Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and welcome in if you are new, and honestly welcome back to myself because I have not posted in I think 3 weeks. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. July has been insanely busy. The first 2 weekends of July, where would that be? Here and here. I was in Ireland. If you can't tell by the thing there, I was in Ireland, so this whole week Ireland, and then when I got back, didn't fill this out at all. And then this weekend here, 17th through the 20th, I had my bachelorette party, and then I dropped people off at the airport like Monday morning, and then did not film this at all. I just briefly filled this out for myself. So I feel like I am stretching my fingers and getting back into my planner more officially right now, as I am sitting down to film. So I have a lot of things out. If you couldn't tell, I have 4 mild liners because I use a 4-color system for my planner, and then I have every possible Coffee Monsters Co. thing that I have. This one I just pulled out because I think this week I bought 2 of them, and I think this week I used up the last one of my first sheet. So pulled these out. I'm actually gonna set them in a phone holder off to the side so that I remember they're there. I have a Mandy Lynn's plan thing so I can make a little sidebar here if I feel like it, and I am still using the Simply Gilded Capybara onsen set because I love it, and I also have the a washi from that set as well. So I think to start off, up at the top here, I am going to use these and set up the titles. Actually, I might start, sorry, I need to grab out all of my stuff that's just everywhere. I have I use it as a little cutting board basically for the washi, and then I have tweezers for stickers. And if you hear a bunch of jingling, we made charm bracelets on my bachelorette, and I'm not taking them off because I'm in love with them. So you're just gonna hear the whole video, and I apologize. Not really, because I love these bracelets. But let's find the end of this tape here. I must be blind, actually. It's right here. I'm glad I finally found my craft tweezers. I've probably been complaining about not having them for months, if not almost a year at this point. I may have been complaining about not having them for literally a year, before finally found them in my car in October, and then forgot about them in the pocket of the back seat of the car until recently. So there is that. Fill that top part. Beautiful. Now on to these. I'm gonna start from the inside and work my way out because these are slightly longer than the width of Hobonichi's, so a width of the day of the Hobonichi. So I'm gonna start at the very center, and they're gonna slightly overlap on their way out to the side. But anyways, I hope everybody has had a wonderful, wonderful July full of all of the possible summer fun you could have. Let me know in the comments what your favorite July activity has been so far. Everything from vacations to World Cup to a bunch of other things. So let me know. I'm excited to hear about it. I personally didn't watch a single World Cup game. Not for like lack of trying. My work was supposed to put like one on in the office one day and then just couldn't get it to work, so didn't watch it. But I have been watching the Volleyball Nations League. That's what I'm into. I'm into volleyball. So I've been watching the VNL, and sadly the women just lost the quarterfinals to China in like a hard fought 5-set game. And then the men's quarterfinals start this week, towards the end of the week. So I'm just trying to finish watching the women's semifinals and finals, and then I'll watch the men. But it's been an absolutely like insane VNL league. For those that follow, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The games have been insane. The competition's been crazy. But if you haven't watched volleyball and you want to go watch, highly recommend watching a couple games from this season's VNL league. Insane season. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm also happy I have these freaking tweezers because I have nails on. Obsessed. I got these before my bachelorette party, and then also my bridal shower is next Saturday. So, and it's fresh off the market themed. So I wanted like a very like cutesy farmer's market vibe. And you know, cute and sweet is what I wanted, and that's what I got. And I love my nail tech Lynn's. She's the best. So shout out. Okay, let's just like rip this in the middle. There we go. Now on to these. So I do a 4-color system. I usually have like a work thing, a personal appointment one, a gym / athletic time, and then studying. And I've barely studied over the last 3 weeks just based on everything that's happened. So this my like 4th color is going to be very important this week. But let's start out with work meetings because they are the most important in terms of scheduling your time around them. So I have an 11:30, a 12:30 to 1:30, and then a 2 to 3. Tuesday, 9:30 to 10:30, but it overlaps with a 10 to 10:30. But I don't think I will be attending this one, but I put it on here just in case. Then I have an 11 to 12. A 12 to 12:30. And a 1:30. That's actually not bad for a Tuesday. I usually have a lot more on Tuesday, but things got moved around this week. So Wednesday, I have a 9 a.m. And then I have an 11 to 11:30, an 11:30 to 12, a 12 to 1, and then a 1, and then a 3 to 4. Thursday, I have a 9 a.m. and a 12:30 to 1:30. Friday, I also have a 9 a.m. that I'm pretty much expecting to get canceled. So it's still gonna have to go on there. Okay, now that that's in, I do need to throw in the personal appointments before I can figure out my gym schedule. So let's start with Tuesday, 4 to 5. I have therapy. Highly recommend therapy for everybody. Wednesday, 3. Oh, okay, Wednesday, 3:30. I need to pick up my wedding dress. I had my final fitting Friday, and there was just a couple little things that needed adjusted, and then they are going to pack it into my suitcase for me on Wednesday, and Friday my flight home is at like 2:30. Which I think that means I land 2:30 and 5, I land at like 7:30, I think, back in Ohio. So there's that. And then Saturday, my bridal shower is 2 to 4. Ta-da! And then I don't think I have anything Sunday. So that is that. And then I can't remember which color I picked for athletic stuff and which color I picked for studying. Okay, we're gonna do this one then for athletic stuff. Monday, the gym. I'm gonna try to do five to 7 because I usually go with my friend and we've been yapping a lot, so it takes a little while. 5 to 7 there. And then Wednesday, I'm gonna do 4:30 to 6:30. Thursday, same thing, 4:30 to 6:30. Gym. Good, okay. Now studying Monday. I'll put 7:30 to 9:30. Tuesday, I'll do 6 to 8. Maybe I should have left that open. Oh well. Wednesday, I'm just gonna do 8 to 9. Thursday, I'll do 7:30 to 9. Friday, nothing. Oh, wait, okay, but this like all hinges on me being able to work extra earlier in the week. So I am going to Monday, seven to 4. Tuesday, 7 to 4. Wednesday, 7 to 4. Okay, Friday, I think I can do 6:30 to 1:30. Absolutely not. 6:30 to 12:30. Where's my whiteout? So that means I need to make up like 2 hours earlier in the week. So this should hopefully make up for that. Thursday, I'll do 7:30 to 3:30. And this will be a work from home day. And then Monday, Wednesday, Thursday will be in office, and Friday will be work from home. Okay. Saturday, bridal shower. And then Sunday morning, my family does church at 9. So I have that. So I'll probably be studying. I'll put down like 8 to 10 because that's Eastern time. So that's like 6 to 8 my time, mountain time. So there's that. Okay. Sunday, I don't know what's going on during the day, so that's just how it's going to be for now. Now, okay. Let's get this guy here. And then this one here. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna use this one. I don't think I want to use this either. So, because I'm kind of trying to stick with like the orangey yellow colors, so I think I'm gonna take this guy. Put him there. And this one, I will take and put here. Okay, let's see. This one will go, stop, here. And I will take one of these and put it there. Okay. I'm going to now, let me think, what do I want to do next? I have like a couple more decorations I want to put in here, but I also kind of do want to start just filling out the things, the events. So I'm going to grab some colored pens and I will be right back. All right, I am back. I usually do have an orange version of this pen, but I gave it to my fiance to fill out his notebook in Ireland with, and I think it's still in his backpack from the trip, and I don't really feel like running across the house to go dig into it. So this will be for the green up here, and this will be for the rest. So this one right here was Jim. Same here. My flight. bridal shower, church. And all of these were studying. I don't know if I will fill out my meetings for work on camera, actually, now that I think about it. So, let's decorate with some fun things. Like a lemon. And an orange. And then the flowers. I do want the flowers. I thought I was gonna have another meeting on Monday, but I'm like actually a little confused now that I look at it, that there isn't a meeting that I was anticipating being moved to Monday. So that'll be an interesting adjustment midweek, which is not unheard of, obviously, because people change their minds about everything. Let's talk about my this week. Oh, I'm gonna grab my dot pen. I'll be right back. We're back. So let's give ourselves a couple things. Actually, it's more than a couple of things. I have a lot I want to get done this week. Will I do it all? I don't know. I'm just gonna make a bunch of dots and we'll see how it goes. That's just how it's gonna be. Put that back in its case. Please close. Thank you. So this week, obviously I need to post the weekly. And then August, plan with me. Then okay, so I filmed 2 reels before I went on vacation for like the first week of July, and I didn't post them. I was like, oh, I'll post these when I'm in Ireland. Didn't do it. So I need to post at least one of them. And then I need to oh my goodness, sorry, yawning. What was this? This was therapy. Okay. So I need to pack for Ohio. I need to water plants. And then there's other things I was supposed to do. Oh, schedule. My dress. Oh, that was supposed to be right here. Brown. So I need to schedule my dress being pressed and cleaned before our wedding in September. Because I bought a sample dress, so it's like a little dingy. Or like not a sample dress, maybe it is. Yeah, like fresh off the rack. Like I bought it off the hanger that day. Sorry, I just shook the entire table. So I need to get it pressed and cleaned. What else do I want to do? Oh, Friday the 31st. Friday's our RSVP deadline for the wedding. So if you're one of the 30 people who have not RSVP'd yet, please do. So I need to have some follow-ups with people. Hey, Amy, the pen died. Okay, that's annoying. Let's see. I thought that this bottom part just like unscrewed. There we go. Okay, so there is ink. Well, let's flip back to my scribble page and see and see if it'll start up again. Come on. Okay. That's so annoying. Okay, at least I was able to fill out the middle. Let's see if I can like blow some air in the back of it, like change the pressure or something, and maybe it'll come out. Okay, let's try this one more time. I blew some air into it. Hopefully it just like moved an ink clog along or something. Or not, you know. It'll do that. So we're switching to green. RSVP follow-ups. Yeah, that's crazy. Ooh, okay, I also wanted to do like a half year. Half year flip through video because I forgot to film that before I left on vacation. So like the first 6 months of the year I was gonna do a brief flip through of, and then I didn't. So we'll think about that. But I honestly think that that might be it for this weekly layout. However, on my daily pages, I am going to put in my work meetings as well as my personal meetings because I need them. That's just how it is. So Monday I had an 11:30. And then I had a 12:30 to 1:30. Then I had a 2 to 3. Tuesday, 4 p.m. I had therapy. But I had a 9:30 meeting that overlapped with a 10. And then I had an 11 to noon. I had a 12 to 12:30. And I had a 1:30. Wednesday is going to be a little more complicated because I have a 9. That's Wednesday, right? Yeah. I had a 9. And then I had an 11 and an 11:30. Then I had a noon to 1. And then I had a 1 to 1:30. And then 3:30 dress pickup. That was supposed to be yellow. Okay. Thursday at a 9 a.m. and a 12:30 to 1:30. Oh, and then Friday's our intern's last day. Okay, can't forget that. I will fill out these details after. This goes here. But yeah, I just wanted to show that like that is what I'm doing for the week, is filling those out on my daily pages. And after I'm done filming this, I will be filling in the meetings. I just don't like doing it on camera anymore because it takes too long. I didn't look at my stickers. Okay. I do love a good little emoji. The existential crisis one cracks me up. I think this is my second or third page of them, but I'm gonna put that with therapy. Then the gym. This one's gonna get the big weight guy. And then the others, one is gonna get this little guy with the water bottle. And the other is gonna get the two little weights. Here. Right there, please. Thank you. This one's gonna go on today, like my daily page, that's for sure. These have like an orangish desk, so I think I'm just gonna put that in the middle, like here. And that's it. Now, this is my final weekly layout. So, that took me a while to get there this week. Like I said, I feel like I'm like re-journaling or re-planning again, since I haven't done it in about 3 weeks. And my pen decided to die too, because why not? Why wouldn't it? How to do? Yeah, that is a wrap for me today. I have like 3 more videos I want to film, so I want to get to that. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy Hobonichi planning content like this, because I promise I'm usually a little more consistent in posting this type of stuff. And I also have like a doodle video I want to do coming up. I haven't done that since like Christmas, and some like sticker, not decanting, that's not the right word. I'm gonna be moving a lot of stickers into a reusable sticker album, so I'm probably gonna do that on camera as well, maybe without talking, so only sticker sounds. But you know, I just have a lot planned for the upcoming month to get done before I get married. So I hope everybody has a great week, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye!